He goes to Finch, left side of the key. Now right side to go, that is Andy Kruger. Kruger on the near side. Goes right side, that is Craig Gay, the 5'9" junior, as they keep it on the perimeter. Holding on the near side, Willie Rasmussen now with the dribble to the top of the key. Guarded closely by Gabe Brotzel as the Hurricanes keep it on the outside of the three-point line. A shot from the near side up and no good, taken by Brian Anderson. The rebound tipped into the hands of Wilhelm, whipped over to Brotzel as he brought it across on the left side. Amery on offense for the first time, just underway here. And a steal by the Hurricanes as Wilhelm tried to go to Koppinger, and a drive down and two layups taken by the Hurricanes. First missed by Anderson. The rebound pulled down and put up no good, and Amery comes away unscarred. And here they are in the front court again. It is Ginter in the lane. Will have to go to somebody. And he finally gets it out to Wilhelm, left side, way over there. He'll drive toward the free throw line. Now he feeds the near side to Koppinger out high on the right. He'll pull to the lane, tried the jump shot, no good. And the rebound comes down to Finch. Well, some warming up to be done by both teams here, even though the Hurricanes have shown a lot of action. And as I mentioned that, a set shot from the far corner is good for two. Brian Anderson gets the first points in the ball game. And all of a sudden, they are up by a couple as Amery brings it across. A 6'3" senior guard. It was Brotzel who brought it across, gives off to Wilhelm, right side of the key. Now gives off to Brotzel, who got a nice screen, I should say, on the near side. Goes in for a clean layup and missed it, and the rebound comes down to the Hurricanes. Rasmussen brings her down, gives off on the near side to Kruger. Andy with the drive to the circle, out on high. That's Rasmussen again. Rasmussen goes right side to Finch, turnaround jump shot, no good by the left-hander, and the rebound pulled away by Brotzel. Still 2-0 as Amery brought it across. Wilhelm goes to the top of the key. Comes near side to Brotzel, down quickly to the baseline to Koppinger. And he feeds underneath. And Ginter there trying the shot, no good, but a foul coming against Ian Finch.
Well, the Warriors once again trying to work that ball around, trying to get that easy shot under the basket, and we had one last time down and weren't able to capitalize and put her in, but good pass that time and good move to the basket by Jake, and now he needs to make a couple free throws.
Boy, some aggressive defense on the part of the Hurricanes. And at the line, it is Jake Ginter, and Jake puts the first one through, so the first point in the ball game for the Amery Warriors, and Ginter to try it again. The second one is on the way. This one short, rebound. Brotzel in the lane, shot put up and rolls through. Well, it turns out to be a three-point trip down, and Amery leads it by one now, 3-2. As number 22, Craig Gay, the 5'9" junior guard, brings it across for the Hurricanes. Goes right side, picked up by Wilhelm. An alley-oop down low. That is Rasmussen. He's tied up, runs into a trap, clears it out on top, and that is Kruger. Right side they go again. Brian Anderson in the far corner. Got a pass down low underneath the Finch. He's fadeaway jump shot from a couple feet out is good. And Finch scores for the first time. And the Hurricanes by one now, 4-3. 5:04 to go in the first quarter. The Amery Warriors have it in the front court. Koppinger goes inside to Jensen. Had the ball stripped away nicely by Anderson. Into the front court, they feed Anderson coming down the near side, and he goes in for two off the glass, and a foul will send him to the line, trying for the three-point play. Koppinger called for the foul, and a timeout call on the floor with the Hurricanes leading this one 6-3. Back after this 32nd timeout.
Soft water today with the Commander from Amery Plumbing and Heating, Highway 46 North, Amery.
Welcome back, everyone. Check that Anderson completes the three-point play. So now it's 7-3. The Hurricanes by 4. Amery in the front court. Wilhelm comes near side down to the baseline to Koppinger. He got an avenue, drove in, tries a shot, good, and he just had enough on that basketball to make it roll through. Well, the Hurricanes not intimidated, and they came to play basketball. They are down quickly into the front court. The ball was on a miscue, picked up by Rasmussen. Willie drives to the right side, picked up by Brotzel. Now gives off to Anderson. Near side, they come to Gay. Gay toward the lane, stops at the post, gives off on the near side to Anderson, feeds down low. He's got somebody there. It is Kruger, and Kruger puts it in for two. Nice pass.
Absolutely, just a beautiful pass that time by the Hurricanes, getting the wide open man into the basket.
It is 9-5, a 4-point game for Hayward as Wilhelm brought it across, gives off to Koppinger. Out on top, Brotzel, three-point attempt, looks too hard off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Gay, and a jump ball as Wilhelm got his hands in there, tied him up, and it'll be Amery's basketball from baseline.
Good defense that time by Mr. Wilhelm there to get that ball and tie him up.
Jamie Kuzi coming in for the first time for the Hurricanes. And Wilhelm will throw it in from the baseline. Looking, and he'll go out high to Brotzel. He goes down the right side of the lane. Nobody to give off to, now needs help. Finally goes out to Koppinger, top of the key, now moving to the near side. Down to the baseline. Ginter gets his hands on the basketball in the near corner. Drives against Finch, pulls up, alley-oops to the House on the far side. House does well to hold on. Comes back this way to Koppinger, goes down low to Ginter. He tried the shot, no good, but draws the foul. He'll go to the line, shooting two.
The Warriors not looking real good on their passing that time, but getting the job done, working the ball around, and kind of a couple of cross-court passes there. They got the ball back and got it into Ginter, was wide open, and got fouled going up for the shot.
On this side wasn't too bad. Actually, the pass to the House wasn't too bad either, but I don't think he was looking for it. And here we see Ginter, yes, Jake at the line. The front end missed, so he's 1 out of 3 tonight. The second one is on the way. This one's good, so give him 2 points. And now it is 9-6. It's a 3-point game for Hayward. They have the basketball. In the backcourt, Amery putting some pressure on the right side, Rasmussen. Threw it right into Ginter's hands. Jake trying to drive through a trap, has the ball kicked. They say it's off the legs of Ginter and out of bounds to the Hurricanes. So Amery blows a chance there, and the Hurricanes will get the basketball back as Gay comes out of there. And number 24 checking in for the first time, that's Tom Lutz. Inbound pass goes to Lutz, gets his hands under the basketball for the first time in the contest with 3:19 to go in this the first quarter. To Rasmussen into the front court. To Lutz high on the right side. Tried to set a screen there for Rasmussen. Now goes with a pass to the right side to Kruger. Rasmussen near side to Lutz. Tom holds on, back out on top. Whip it to the right side. Number 30, Jamie Kuzi with the basketball, gives off in the corner to Finch. Or check that. That is Kruger. Now inside to Finch. The left-hander puts it up. Poor shot. Rebound after he missed. Taken away by Koppinger. Given off to the House. To Wilhelm across on the right side. Picked up by Lutz. Left side to go to Brotzel. In the far corner to Koppinger to Wilhelm. Left side of the key. He'll drive the lane. Here comes the jump shot. It rolls out and a miss. The rebound by Wilhelm. He'll try it off the glass, no good, but he draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Falls on Kruger, number 40.
That would be number 2 on Andy Kruger. Now let's wait and see. Now the scoreboard, the Pepsi scoreboard shows number 1. Now they flash the number 2. Wilhelm will step to the line. He'll be shooting a couple. Ginter is out of there. And Maya Fredrickson is in for the first time tonight, number 50 for the Amery Warriors. At the free throw line, Mark has taken his time and missing on the front end. So Amery, 2 out of 5 from the line thus far. Not exactly the way you want to get things going. The second one is good by Wilhelm. Now Matt Lindee will come in and Marcus Wilhelm will get a rest. So Maya Fredrickson and Matt Lindee in there for the first time tonight. Full court pressure put on by the Warriors. Inbound pass goes to Willie Rasmussen, racing into the front court. He's fouled by Gabe Brotzel. Well, I don't know what Gabe was trying to do that time. The ball was on the right side, and Gabe on the left side, absolutely no chance of taking that ball away.
No, he just, one of those falls, I guess, that sometimes we commit when you think you might be able to get around there and get it. And
well, let it happen.
Quick, but not that quick.
Let it happen here tonight in non-conference action. All right, the Hurricanes will throw it in from underneath their own hoop. Anderson to do so. Comes near side to Lutz. Looking at Finch on the inside. Now dribbles up from the corner. Clears it out on top to Willie Rasmussen. Right side, the ball tipped by Lindee. Picked up by Koppinger into the front court. Feed to Brotzel. Knocked away by Lutz. Picked up by Rasmussen. A jump ball as Lindee tied up Rasmussen. And it'll be the Hurricanes basketball. Anderson will have to throw it in now.
That's a couple times now the Warriors have had those breakaways, and we've just created turnovers and given the ball right back.
And as we mentioned that, the inbound pass picked up by Rasmussen. He tried to split the defense, trips over Brotzel, lost control of the basketball. It'll be Amery from the far side. I thought it was going to be Hurricane basketball. It's Amery's basketball. Fredrickson will throw it in. Goes to Lindee. And wow, what a quick move on the inside by Jamie Cousy to tie up Lindee. And so now possession call will give Amery the basketball again.
We're going to have to work a little better at their screens here to try and get somebody free.
Definitely so. Fredrickson to try it again. And it goes to Brotzel, high on the left side, picked up by Rasmussen. Has the ball tipped. Rasmussen almost had a steal. Brotzel picks it up off the deck. Rasmussen took it away, and now what do we got? A call to the Amery's basketball. Good call by the referee as Rasmussen lost it out of bounds on the far side.
I don't think the Hurricane fans thought that was a good call.
Well, their vantage point not quite as good as ours. Well, we can go all the way to the backcourt here, but it's an alley-oop. Everybody ran by it, finally chased down by the house. Goes to Lindee, down the left side of the lane, tries him off the glass, no good, but a foul called on the left side over there. And Lindee will go to the line shooting a couple. Well, this is something the Hurricanes, well, number 24, Lutz picks up the foul, his first, the fourth team foul on the Hurricanes. And with 1:56 to go in the first quarter, it's 9-7, a 2-point game for Hayward. The free throw good by Lindee, so his first point in the ball game, and he'll try it again. Well, Ginter back in there, and the house coming out for a rest. It's 9-8, a 1-point game for Hayward. Well, I'll tell you, those two H's are going to tie-tongue me here for a while. By the way, Lindee made the second one as well. And as I mentioned that, Amery with a steal. Rasmussen stopped at the timeline. The ball knocked away by Wilhelm. Picked up by Koppinger. Given off to Marcus. Into the front court to Fredrickson. Set shot from the far side. No good. Rebound. Koppinger. Baseline jump shot up and good. Well, there's a guy that needs to shoot more. I'm not going to say that's what Amery's supposed to do, but I'd like to see Koppinger shoot more. And as we mentioned that, the Hurricanes bring her down, and as Amery ties for another steal, Marcus Wilhelm guilty of his first foul.
But I think Coach Wilhelm here, of course, by turning up the pressure, trying to get our boys to wake up a little bit and have a little wake-up call to get back in the ballgame, which they've done so far. Hope they can continue it.
Definitely so. We're leading 11-9 now, as the Hurricanes have it in the front court. Lutz on the near side, out on top to Rasmussen. Top of the key, right side, they go. That's Gay back in there, down to the baseline. They clear it out to Rasmussen. He tries a three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Koppinger. Koppinger will bring it down right through the circle. Pulls up top of the key, left side. Wilhelm fakes a three-pointer, goes in the lane. A lunging shot, no good. Rebound, Finch, and a foul underneath. Wait a minute, they have called Finch for a foul. And when did that come, Ray? Was it during the shot or what? It's going to be Finch.
Trying to get a rebound position there. I think he pushed him out.
Okay, that's number 2 on Ian Finch, the 6'2" senior. And Amery will have it from the baseline. Marcus Wilhelm will throw it in from underneath his own hoop. Rasmussen putting pressure on the baseline for Hayward. Oh, wow, Lindee was wide open. Now they go to Koppinger on the far side. He drives toward the lane, tried the shot. It was partially blocked. He was committed in the air, had to throw it up there. If he shoots initially, it's blocked right back in his face as the Hurricanes bring her down after the rebound. Rasmussen at the post, right side. He goes to Lutz. Across the lane, near side. Anderson, up jump shot on the rebound off the hands of who? Ginter, and out of bounds to the Hurricanes. It'll be number 22, Craig Gay, the 5'9" junior, to throw it in. Comes near side to Rasmussen. Shot on the way is no good from three-point range. Rebound again to Koppinger. Boy, he knows that right side, doesn't he, Raines? He brings her down, gives off to Ginter, left side coming in, put it up off the glass, and good.
Nice pass that time by Koppinger.
He can do it all. As we mentioned that, Rasmussen whips her into the front court, picked up by Brian Anderson. Near side to go to Lutz. One dribble, pulls up left side of the lane, out on top to Rasmussen. Picked up by Lindee. Right side now to Gay. To Rasmussen, near side Lutz, thought about three, goes in the lane to Finch. Turnaround jump shot from the lane is going to be no good, but a foul inside there against one of the Amery Warriors.
Ginter, I think. Not sure.
Well, your eyes are good, Ray Norstead. Jake Ginter picks up number 1. The third team foul on the Amery Warriors. And number 50, Ian Finch, will step to the line. He's averaging 20 points per game, according to Coach Larry Somerville. and he has been right around 25 a couple of times on the season. 2 points on the evening, and at the free throw line, the first one is good by the left-hander, so give him 3 now. And our score 13-10, Amery by 3 with 12 seconds to go in the first quarter on the Pepsi scoreboard. Finch to try it again. The free throw is on the way, and it is good, so give him 4 points, and Amery with a chance to close things out now as they lead by a couple. Wilhelm into the front court, 6 seconds to go, goes down the lane, tries a shot off the back of the rim, rebound, hit, and out of bounds, and it'll be who? It'll be Amery's basketball. 2.5 seconds to go. Wilhelm to throw it in from the near side of the hoop. On the baseline goes to Ginter out on top. Fredrickson tries a last-second shot. No good. There's still time running, and no shot taken by the Hurricanes before the buzzer sounds. And our first quarter score, the Amery Warriors 13, the Hayward Hurricanes 11, back in 1 minute. Well, the second quarter is underway, and the Hurricanes with a basketball as they go inside to Finch. He misses an easy one. Rebound to the Amery Warriors. Brotzel brings it down quickly. Out on top to Lindee with a drive in the lane. Goes left side to Wilhelm. Picked up at the post, right side to Ginter, looking down low. Backs up with the basketball. Hands off to Marcus Wilhelm. High on the right side, guarded very closely by Gay. Got a screen, comes near side, stops in the lane to Ginter. He's there, scoots, dishes off to the big guy. And what's the call, Ray? A foul apparently on Ginter. And that is number 2 on Jake for charging. And that will give the Hurricanes the basketball. The 15th foul on the Amery Warriors. The Hurricanes have 5.
Interesting call.
I didn't quite see that one. I know he went between 2 defenders, but it didn't look like there was a lot of contact. But the call made by Jack Moore, and he does a fine job. And as we mentioned that, the Hurricanes bring it down, and Ian Finch went a long way to get down low and try to lip. He rolled it up over the front of the rim and got 2. All of a sudden, he has 6 points, and we've got a tie ball game, 13-13. The Warriors in the front court. House with a nice pass down low to Ginter. Back out to Wilhelm. He tried to scoot it through the Hurricanes. They kicked it. Otherwise, they have a steal, and Amery will have it from the baseline. Marcus Wilhelm takes a look at his dad, Coach Steve Wilhelm, as he gets set to throw it in from the baseline. Goes to the house near side, out on top, Brotzel, near side to Wilhelm. Into the big guy. Out on top to Brotzel. They almost committed an over and back. Brotzel chased it down, comes near side to Wilhelm. On top, Lindee. Loose. Does not go. Now drives the lane. Dishes down low to the big guy. Turn around from the baseline on the way. Good. And a foul down low. So the house scores for the first time. And on the Hurricanes, the foul is on number 22, Craig Gay, his first.
That's once again the Warriors need to do. They need to work that ball in and get it down under there when they can't get the break, I guess, for the easy one. And they were able to do it that time. Hopefully House can convert here and get a 3-point play.
Yes, he's pretty good from the free throw line, and as I say that, he puts it through. So he's a good free throw shooter for a big guy. And Amery now leads at 16-13 with 6:36 to go in this first half. As the Hurricanes bring her down, they try to go down low quickly from the timeline. The ball knocked out of bounds by the house. And the Hurricanes from the baseline. Craig Gay set to throw it in from the near side, and he's trying to scoot it in to Finch. The ball picked up by the Warriors, taken away by Finch. He tried the shot, no good, and on the rebound and stripped, but a foul called on Marcus Wilhelm. And for Marcus, that's number 2. Well, again, the Amery Warriors go back to Middle Border Conference action Friday night as they travel to Bloomer. And Ray, as I understand it, that Florida weather will be here again Friday night. I mean, the Arctic.
The polar weather.
The polar weather. The Hurricanes with a basketball. Out on top they go to Rasmussen. To Gay. Inside Finch. Turnaround shot. No good. Rebound tipped into the hands. And a shot put up by Andy Kruger. Give him 4. And it's 16-15, a 1-point ball game. Amery's Brotzel brings it across on the near side as Koppinger gets ready to go back in. To Lindee, left side, to Wilhelm. Marcus, left side of the key. Now goes in the lane to Ginter, tipped and taken away by the Hurricanes. Picked up by Rasmussen, drives, goes right side to Finch, lunging layup, no good, rebound, tipped into the hands of Wilhelm. Wow, the Hurricanes blew an easy one there. Amery Warriors back down quick. Ginter comes down, drives the right side, went around the defense, laid it up, and it's good. Nice touch by Jake Ginter. And the Hurricanes down quickly. Finch tries from the near side. His jump shot not quite there. Rebound fought for, tipped into the hands of Wilhelm. Into the front court, chased down by Brotzel near corner. Tried to throw it off the legs of Gay. Picked up by Wilhelm to Ginter. Check that to Brotzel, and a set shot from the near side on the baseline is good by Brotzel. Give him 4. It's now 20-15. Amery by 5, and the Hurricanes want to talk things over. 5:13 to go in the first half. Amery by 5. We're back in one. Well, after the timeout called by the Hurricanes, they bring her across. They go inside to Finch after getting it across, and Finch from the near side puts it up and in. And with that, 8 points now. And I'm sure that Coach Larry Somerville said to his big guy, settle down and shoot the shot you can shoot. It's 20-17, Amery by 3. They have the basketball. Wilhelm in the front court on the near side goes to the house at the free throw line. In the lane, right side he goes to Ginter. Now to Wilhelm. Now back to Ginter, left alone. Here comes a shot off the glass, good. Nice pass by Wilhelm. Ginter has 8 points. Heated ball game here as Willie Rasmussen brings it across, comes near side. They go to Finch from the free throw line. A turnaround jump shot from the near side is going to be no good. The rebound tipped around, chased down by Rasmussen, cleared out to Kruger. Kruger, left side of the key, guarded by Brotzel, goes to Gay. Now near side to Rasmussen, to Kruger again. He makes a move out toward the circle. Right side he goes to Gay, steps to the free throw line, dumps off on the right side. That is Finch. To Gay again, right side of the key, back to Finch. Baseline turnaround from the right side is good. All of a sudden, Finch with 10 quick points. It is 22-19, Amery by 3. The Warriors into the front court. Ginter on the near side, guarded by Ian Finch. Jake takes one dribble, needs help, goes to Wilhelm. Down to the baseline, has the ball stripped, picks it up on the baseline, back out of there with a dribble. Looking in, gives off to Koppinger. Back to Marcus, down low, Ginter there. Dishes off to the big guy coming in the left side, and Jensen takes it in for 2, give him 5. 24-19, it's an exciting game. Amery by 5 with 3:28 to go in the half as the Hurricanes bring it across. Rasmussen with a bounce pass to Finch, runs into the house, and a charging foul on Ian Finch. Number 3 on their big guy. So now some concern there as number 30, Jamie Cousy, the 6-foot senior forward, comes back in, and number 42, Brian Anderson, will get a rest. Somebody else, number 34, for the first time will come in now for the Hayward Hurricanes. That's John Bowman, a 5'10" junior.
Well, that's going to be a crucial blow right now for Hayward. I mean, he's their whole 2-goal man here, has got all the points for him. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Definitely so. And as you mentioned, that Amery down, and Koppinger with a shot from the far corner, no good. The rebound comes down to the Hurricanes. And it'll be number 20, Rasmussen, to bring it across, picked up by Wilhelm. Right side to go to Craig Gay, out high on the right. Now on top to Rasmussen, near side to go to Kruger in the lane. And before anybody can go anyplace, a bump foul by Wilhelm. And Marcus will pick up number 3. As number 34, John Bowman, was standing at the post and got moved around. That is the 17th foul on Amery. And Bowman going to the line, shooting 1-1 as Maya Fredrickson will come back in. And Marcus coming out of there with 3 quick ones.
Well, it is getting a little rough out there, but there's no question about that one. Marcus just got caught in the wrong place.
And as you mentioned, that's a free throw by Bowman. No good. Rebound really fought for. And finally, Ginter comes up with it. Amery back on offense, leading 24-19. It is Koppinger across on the left side, stops at the key, left side to go to Fredrickson. One dribble, pulls up, goes to the house in the lane. Tried to drive the left side, goes down low to Fredrickson, set shot from the baseline is good by Fredrickson. So Maya hits for the first time, and it's 26-19. Amery now with their biggest lead of 7 points. As Rasmussen brings it across. Goes right side to Gay. Near side they come. That is Jamie Cousy. Cousy with the basketball, left side to Bowman. To Cousy. Still with the dribble. Now to Rasmussen, left side of the key, guarded by Fredrickson. Gets around him, tries a shot, no good, but a foul on Fredrickson. They got him on the wrist. Maya Fredrickson picks up number 1. And Lutz is going to be coming in, and Craig Gay coming out of there. Apparently got banged in the eye or something. I don't know how it happened. but he'll come to the bench, and Lutz is back in there. Well, stepping in will be Willie Rasmussen, and he is their second leading scorer, and if he makes this one, it'll be his first point, and he does so. So it's 26-20, Amery by 6. Rasmussen to try it again. This one is on the way, and it's good. So give him 2 points, and it's now 26-21, Amery by 5 again. Brotzel brings her across, comes near side to Fredrickson, down to the baseline on the near corner, back out on top, Koppinger, steps in, down the lane, wow, went a mile in the air, got down low, tried it off the glass, and it's good. Give him 6. A steal on the inbound pass, Fredrickson, tried it once, tried it twice, got his own rebound again, dribbles to the far corner, gives off to Koppinger, goes around the defense, gives off to Fredrickson, far corner. Back out to Koppinger, Brotzel top of the key. Guarded by Rasmussen, taking a look. Now the dribble drive down the right side, gives off to Koppinger. Inside Ginter, lunges, puts the shot up good. Wow, he can muscle it when he needs to. 30-21, Amery by 9. As the Hurricanes bring it across on the right side, they come to Lutz. Left to the key, back to Rasmussen on the right side, guarded by Fredrickson. On the near side, almost taken away by Ginter as they went to Kuzi. He'll try it off the glass from the near side, no good. And as Ginter comes flying through for the rebound, we've got a foul down low, and apparently on Bowman, number 34. Number 1 on John Bowman. The bonus in effect, bring her down to the other end of the court where Ginter will step in. And let's take a quick look. He has 2 out of 4 and 10 points on the evening. Lindee getting ready to come back in for the Amery Warriors. Somebody will get a rest here. Jake Ginter. Check that. Gabe Brotzel coming out. 1:10 to go in the first half. The free throw by Ginter, wide of the mark. So he is 2 out of 5, still 10 points. And some shuffling by Coach Larry Somerville as Kruger comes out of there. Rasmussen will throw it in. Went to Kuzi, back to Rasmussen across. Some good dribbling, gets it by Lindee. Near side to go to Bowman. Out on top, that is Kuzi. Right side to Lutz, far corner. Bowman, who came around from underneath, out on top. Rasmussen tries it for 3. No good, and as the House tried the rebound, he's really knocked out of there by number 42, Brian Anderson, back in there. And when it's all over said and done, let's wait and see.
It's a fall on Maya Fredrickson on the rebound there, trying to tie him up.
Number 2 on Maya Fredrickson. Number 42, Brian Anderson, the 6'3", 6'2" senior, stepping to the line. And let's call it 6-foot senior. Can always get it on 3 tries. Anderson hits the front end, so with that, he's 2 for 2 from the line and 6 points on the evening. 30-22. The Warriors by 8 points. 47.8 seconds to go, first half. The shot is on the way and good again by Anderson. So he's 3 for 3, give him 7. And it's 30-23, Amery by 7 points. Well, the Warriors down quickly. Lindee on the near side goes to Koppinger. Koppinger out on top to Fredrickson. One dribble, hands off to Lindee. Lindee looking inside at Ginter. Gave off to Koppinger left side, dribbles by the defense. Now goes to the House. Here comes his shot, good, and he's fouled. Well, I don't know. The House had it initially, and maybe he wanted to play some contact. The foul is on Brian Anderson, number 1 on him. The House now with 7 points all in the second quarter. And if he makes this free throw, of course, he'll have 8. 32-23. And the free throw missed. Rebound pulled away by Fredrickson. Out on top, they go to the House. He'll dribble down the left, gives off to Fredrickson. Wanted to go for 3 in the far corner. Good defense by Bowman. Lindee gets it, far corner. Out on top to Fredrickson. Back to Lindee, left side, left alone, dribbles in, feeds down low, trying to go to Ginter. The ball tipped, picked up by the Hurricanes. Into the front court. Rasmussen will try it for 3. In and out, rebound. Time runs out. Our first half. Amery 32. The Hurricanes of Hayward 23. Back to talk about it after this 2-minute time. Our cameraman tonight for Amery Cable TV, Channel 27 Sports, Dave Germanson. as you look at it on your screen. And, well, I'll tell you, my radio acting up once in a while here. Ray dropped it about 5 years ago, and it hasn't been the same since.
I know I'd get credit for something.
Oh, he's a good sport. He's a good sport, ladies and gentlemen. And as I mentioned that, Wilhelm throws the ball away as action underway here in the second half. Amery had first possession, taken away by Brian Anderson, and the Hurricanes into the front court. On the near side of this Cougar. Down low, they went to Anderson, and on the give and go, the ball knocked out of bounds by the house and out of bounds to Hayward on the baseline.
Just like to say hi to Dad out there once again and the rest of the Evergreen crew, and Sherm Gronlund tonight. Probably the first time in 30 years Sherm's not with us. He's home ill today, so we say hi to Sherm tonight, too.
We got to make this right. It was the first time in 24 years that Sherm's ever missed a home basketball game.
Oh, that's got to hurt. That's really got to hurt. But maybe it doesn't hurt as bad as the illness. Sherm, we want to say hi, or I want to say hi, and you do a great job behind the mic. And definitely missed you. And Amery will try to bring home a win for you anyway, as Ian Finch drives the left side and goes in for two against the house. A lot of contact made, but nothing called. And Ian Finch now with 12. So it's 32-25, a 7-point game. And Amery comes right back down the left side. Ginter took a pass on the baseline, scooted in through the avenue, and put it up off the glass for two. So it's 34-25, a 9-point game for the Amery Warriors. The Hurricanes into the front court quickly. They go to the far corner. And I don't mind telling you, here again, you see teams like this, Durand, and you see River Falls, and you see Hayward. Those gold numbers on the white jerseys just don't cut it. When they get to the far corner over there, when you have astigmatism, I can blame it on that, hopefully. You just cannot tell who it is.
Warriors on a nice pass that time by the house into Gabe Brotzel for an ace, too.
Brotzel hit her on the near side as I was explaining about the uniforms. Let's take a look now. Brotzel with 6. And as I mentioned that, Willie Rasmussen drives down the lane. Some contact really made. A shot taken on the underneath. No good to rebound to Koppinger. And Amery races into the front court. Koppinger pulls up on the near side, goes to Wilhelm. Three-point attempt on the way by Marcus is good. Give him some time. He can put it through. And now a timeout is going to be taken by the Hayward Hurricanes. Amery 39, Hayward 25. We're back in one
for value.
Well, after the timeout, action underway again. Rasmussen will bring it down for the Hayward Hurricanes, picked up quickly by Wilhelm rather. Given off on the near side to Cougar to Anderson, near corner. Koppinger all over him, tries to go around, trying to dish down low, knocked out of bounds by the house, and the Hurricanes from the baseline again. 39-25, Amery with the comfortable lead, and 5:55 to go in this, the third quarter. Inbound pass goes to Willie Rasmussen near corner. He'll dribble out on top, gives off to Cougar. Andy Cougar with the basketball, guarded by Brotzel. Has to go, goes to Finch in the lane. Left-handed shot on the way, good by Finch. I can see why he gets 25. If you leave him alone, he can shoot.
Absolutely.
14 points already for Finch. Boy, he was shut down in the early going. Amery across, Wilhelm. Top of the key, needs help, goes to Koppinger. It's 39-27, Amery by 12. Koppinger drives around, got a screen from the house. Baseline shot rolled up there and good by Koppinger. Give him 8 points. Well, the percentage is going up now, and it's 41-27, Amery by 14. It is Rasmussen into the front court, coming near side to Craig Gay. Left alone, goes left side, that is Cougar. Inside to Finch, right side to Gay. Shut off from the baseline. Back out on top. Left-handed three-point attempt on the way. No good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Finch, and he nicely, beautifully lays it up there from the left side. Give him 16. And as the Warriors bring it down, the ball knocked out of bounds. The long pass was missed by the Warriors, and a turnover there, and the Hurricanes going on offense once again. Brotzel coming out for a rest. Lindee back in there. 4:54 to go, third quarter. It's 41-25, Amery leading. Inbound pass goes to Rasmussen, picked up by Wilhelm in the backcourt. Through the leg dribble, spins around, comes across, goes left side. That is Cougar. Now near side to Craig Gay, looking down low. Wow, he had Anderson, did not go to him. Now Anderson gets it from the left side. In the far corner, cut off by Ginter, needs help. And he threw it off the legs of Jake Ginter and out of bounds to the Hurricanes in the far corner. Well, good defense by Ginter. He scooted over there, anticipated the pass, and cut him off quickly. Now Fredrickson coming back in, and Ginter will get a rest. 41-29, Amery leading. Inbound pass goes into the backcourt, chased down by Rasmussen. He'll bring it across against Matt Lindee. Good ball handler, Willie Rasmussen. To Kruger, near side to Anderson. Back out on top to Rasmussen. Left side to Gay. To Kruger on the far side. He almost threw it away. Chased down and an over and back call as Rasmussen stopped at the timeline but couldn't keep those toes from going over. And so a turnover there. Amery gets the basketball back. Koppinger throws it in. Goes to Matt Lindee. Matt across on the near side. Picked up by Rasmussen. Now he goes to Koppinger. An alley-oop to the big guy. He's down low. They have to leave him alone, and he takes it in by himself. Give him 9. 43-25. Amery by 29 rather. As the Hurricanes bring it across, Brotzel and Ginter getting ready to come back in. Gay, top the key, goes left side to Rasmussen. Three-point attempt on the way, and it is good. Rasmussen hits from the outside for the first time. Give him 5. Now it's 43-32. Amery's lead cut to 11. Lindee across, comes near side to Maya Fredrickson. He drives in toward the lane, gives off to the house, back to Fredrickson, 5-footer on the way, good. Fredrickson hits from the near side, give him 4.
Nice passing once again by the Warriors.
Definitely so. They left the ball off the floor and back and forth a couple of times, and the result is 2 points. Into the front court, Anderson has it out high, goes through the defense. He'll come near side to Kruger. Andy, left side to Gay, left alone, set shot or jump shot on the way, good by Gay. He hits for the first time. 45-34, Amery back to an 11-point lead. Wilhelm across, picked up by Craig Gay. Now drives to the left hand, down the left side, got by the defense. Before he gets in there, a foul called on Craig Gay. That would be number 2 on the 5'9" junior.
Believe it or not, that's the first foul here of the second half. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, considering the action we've seen, it's been up and down, a furious pace put on by both teams, and we applaud both of them. Wow, this has been a lot of fun to watch here this third quarter. Brotzel back in there, will throw it in. Ginter back in there. From the baseline it will come, and let's see. Now Amery calling timeout. Nobody got open, so it's 45-34. Amery by 11. We're back in 1 minute.
New car loans. Just call me, Wes, at...
Well, the Amery Warriors tried an inbound pass on the near side, kicked out of bounds by the Hurricanes as play resumes after the timeout called by Amery. Lindee to try to get from the baseline. And alley-oops to Brotzel in the lane. Fadeaway jump shot up and good, and he's fouled. Nice play by Amery and a good soft touch by Brotzel. The foul on Rasmussen, number 1 on Willie Rasmussen. Brotzel with another 2 points, give him 8 on the evening and a chance to make it 9. As the 6'3" senior steps in. The free throw on the way is in and out. Rebound pulled down by Ian Finch. And the Hurricanes on offense. Rasmussen whips her into the front court to Lutz back in there. Near side they come. That is Kuzi. Jamie Kuzi. On top, Rasmussen to Lutz. To Rasmussen, left alone, 3-point attempt on the way. Good again. Rasmussen just hit his second 3-pointer, and all of a sudden he has 8 points. 47-37. The Hurricanes trying to stay with Amery. The Warriors in the front court, almost had it taken away. Lindee, right side to Fredrickson, left alone for a set shot, no good rebound, tipped around and chased down by Rasmussen. He'll dribble through the defense into the front court against Lindee. Left side he goes, and he doesn't get rid of it before he's fouled. Matt Lindee will pick up foul number 1. 47-37 still. That'll be the first team foul on the Amery Warriors. The big guy back in there. And Fredrickson out for a rest. Tom Lutz will throw it in from across the way. And it goes to the far corner. And a set shot put up and good, or no good rather, by Rasmussen. The rebound easily to the house, given off to Wilhelm. And Marcus across on the right side, picked up by Lutz. Near side they go to Koppinger. In the lane, Ginter there. Did not go. Bounce pass out to Koppinger, looking at the big guy. Gets it to the house. He's loose, lets the defense go by, tries it off the glass, and it's good.
Nice move by the house that time. Picked him right up and then took her down and put her back up himself.
Beautiful move. 11 points now for the house. He's in double figures. The Hurricanes in the front court. Kruger, near corner, guarded by Koppinger. Out on top, tip pulled away by Brotzel. Into the front court by himself, challenging the defense. Back to Wilhelm. He steps around, tries the jump shot good from the near side. And Wilhelm now with 6. Well, a long pass into the front court. Kruger was there and takes it in untouched. So give him 6. It's 51-39. Amery by 12. Koppinger down quickly. Gets around the defense. From the right side, tried the shot. No good, but draws the foul. It could be Finch.
I think it is.
Number 50, Ian Finch, has picked up number 4. Playing with 16 points. He had 3 quick buckets to get this quarter going. He'll have to come out of there. Tough break for the Hurricanes as John Bowman comes back in for Hayward. 51-39, 12-point game for Amery. 1:22 to go, third quarter. At the free throw line, Koppinger does not hit the front end. Matt with 8 points in the contest. That was his first free throw attempt. He'll try it again. Fouled in the act of shooting. The second one is on the way, and this one is good. Hit the front, rolled to the back, and fell through. So give him 9. As the Hurricanes bring it across. That is Rasmussen. Drove all the way down low before he gets there. A foul call. It could be Wilhelm, and if so, well, let's see. Yeah, number 32.
Number 4 on Marcus.
Number 4, as you mentioned. So Marcus coming out of there with 1:16 to go in the third, and Lindee coming back in. Bowman will throw it in from the baseline. John Bowman for the Hayward Hurricanes. Having some trouble. Finally gets it to Kruger. He's double teamed. Dribbles once, now twice. Pulls up left side of the key. Gives off to Jamie Kuzi. To Tom Lutz. Back to Kuzi. Near side to go to Rasmussen. Tried to go through the defense. Pulls up. Tried the jump shot. No good. And a foul called on Brotzel. Gabe Brotzel called for the second time tonight. 52-39, Amery leading by 13. And Willie Rasmussen, the 5'10" junior, stepping in.
Another good shooter, and he's really kind of caught fire here in the second half, so I look for probably 2 more from him.
Taking his time, and the first one on the way is short off the front of the rim.
I need to see that more often, I guess. Can't take it away from him that
Well,
way.
he was 2 for 2 the first time. Now he's 2 out of 3. 6 points on the evening. Or check that, 8 points on the evening. The second one is good. So give him 9. He's 3 out of 4. 52-40, Amery by 12. A minute to go to close out the third. Koppinger across quickly for the Warriors. Okay, now he goes to Brotzel, and before Brotzel can get there, a foul called on, no, it's a charging foul on Brotzel. Gabe Brotzel called for a charge on the right side over there. That's number 3 on Gabe. And the Hurricanes now with the basketball can make it a 10-point contest. Inbound pass goes to Lutz. To Bowman. Or check that. That's Jamie, or no, that's Rasmussen across on the near side.
You'll get it eventually here.
Well, I'll tell you, I just cannot see the number. I have to start looking at the faces here. Out on top they go to Lutz. Lutz gives off near side to Kruger. Right side of the key, guarded by the house. Looking. He might be tied up for 5 here. Finally gets it away. It is Kuzi, guarded by Ginter. To Rasmussen. 24.5 seconds to go. And the Hurricanes apparently want to close this quarter out with a shot of their own. Kruger on top, Lutz against Lindee. Left side they go to Kuzi again. Ginter on him. Right side to Bowman. On top, that's Rasmussen. Drives in. A lunging shot, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Amery's basketball with 3.7 seconds to go. Not a good shot for all the work done. Well, the house will throw it in, and Amery will have to take it the length of the court. And again, 3.7 seconds to go to close out the third quarter. Into the front quarter, a baseball pass taken away by Kruger. He'll whip it from the backcourt. Time will run out. And our third quarter score, Amery 52, Hayward 40. We're back in 1 minute. Well, the fourth quarter underway here from Amery. The Warriors with the 12-point lead. The Hayward Hurricanes with the basketball. 15 players have seen time here tonight. 12 of them have scored. All the Amery Warriors have got at least 1 point. The Hurricanes working around, and as they go to the left side, they find Willie Rasmussen. He goes high in the air. The arch shot goes through once again, give him 12. And with that, Amery brings her down. They give it up to Koppinger on the near side. And Koppinger missing the shot. The rebound fought for between Ginter. And is that Finch? I don't know who's down, but boy, I'll tell you, I think if you look on the replay, that was Ginter landed right on top of whoever's down. I think it's Ian Finch, their star, and he may have hit the deck pretty hard. Hopefully.
I don't think so. I don't think he's playing yet.
Well, I'm just going to say hopefully it isn't Finch, but whoever it is went down rather hard, right side of the lane. And just laying there, being attended to by one of the coaches from Hayward. I don't know. It's he may have just got the wind knocked out of him. It's number 42. That is Brian Anderson, the 6-foot senior, and he's trying to get up. And it may be a moment or two. Now he's rolling to his knees. That's a good sign. But, boy, I'll tell you, I don't know where fault lies there, but it almost looked from here like, well, we'll just leave it alone. He's going to be assisted off. And I don't know where the injury would come, but he was moving the left leg rather gingerly and now holding his right side. He's going to the locker room, so that could be the last time we'll see Brian Anderson tonight. And if so, he would leave the contest with 7 points, and all of those coming in the first half. Well, what was the call? Was there a foul or what? I'm not sure.
No, they
what
called
happened.
jump ball in the end zone.
Okay, a jump ball, so it'll be Amery's basketball from the baseline. Matt Lindee will throw it in from the left side of the hoop on the baseline, and he alley-oops it to the house. And he will go by the defense, got caught underneath, rolls one up there, and it's going to come off, but the rebound by Ginter put up there quickly, and Jake gets 2, give him 14. So Jake really bringing that average up as far as the scoring is concerned, and he's done well from as far as the rebounds are concerned too. The Hurricanes in the front court have the ball taken away by Ginter. In the far corners, they went to Bowman over there, and Jake just plain took it away. Lindee brings it across, comes near side to Koppinger. Out on top to Gabe Brotzel, right side. Lindee left alone, 3-point attempt on the way, no good. Rebound, Koppinger in the lane. Gives off right side, Ginter tried it, no good. Shot by the house is good after he tried it the second time with a foul down low. So Jensen now with 13 and a chance to make it 14. And the foul on Jamie Cousy, number 30. That's his first.
One of those situations where you just can't teach size, I guess. Put it that way. It makes a real difference if you can go in and get those rebounds and keep putting it back up. And eventually they have to fall somebody, and they did, and he still made the basket in the process. Good point, Ray. And as you mentioned that, now the big guy steps in. 56-43, Amery leading. Their free throw on the way is good. So the house now with 14 points. As Rasmussen will bring it across against Matt Lindee. Gives off to Cousy on the near side. He goes into Finch. Back out to Cousy. Bounced down to the corner. That's Kruger. Got tied up. Back out to Rasmussen. 3-point attempt on the way. Missed. Rebound Lindee. Picks it up in the lane. The race is on 3-on-2. Dish to Brotzel, right side, and he takes it in for 2. Nice pass by Lindee, and a beautiful layup by Brotzel. Brotzel with 10 down. The Hayward Hurricanes back that quick to go to the far corner. That's Kruger. He dribbles out of there, now goes down, and what's the call? Foul on Ginter for tripping. So Jake Ginter will pick up foul number 3 as we see it from here. 6:07 to go in the contest as Wilhelm and Fredrickson back in. Lindee coming out of there along with Koppinger. Seems like Koppinger's the last to get a rest, isn't he? He's a good steady ball player. Inbound pass after that tripping foul. Picked up by Finch, goes down to the baseline, tried it off the glass, no good. The house comes down with a rebound. Given off to Ginter, now to Wilhelm. Marcus across on the right side, picked up by Gabe. Near side to go to Fredrickson. On top, Ginter, right side, Wilhelm.
Gay all over him. On top to Fredrickson, left side to Brotzel. Looking at Ginter. Down to Wilhelm. Left alone, steps by, goes to the free throw line. As he comes down, he got somebody committed. What's the call here? Is it going to be Gay or not?
Yeah, it is.
Number 22, Craig Gay, picks up foul number 3. As Marcus really got him flying. Lutz coming back in, and Craig Gay will get a rest. Wilhelm will throw it in from the baseline. 5:41 to go in the ball game. Amery leading 59-43. Inbound pass to the house in the lane, stripped. Got it to Brotzel right side. They're on him. He needs help, and he tries to get himself some room. Good call by the referee. Gabe just got emotional over there and tried to move Rasmussen out of the way. I believe it was Rasmussen. Nonetheless, Gabe picks up foul number 4, and that comes with 5:34 to go. 59-43 still as the Hurricanes bring her down. Rasmus comes near side to Kuzi. Taken away by Brotzel. He's into the front court by himself. A left-handed layup missed, and the rebound to Rasmussen. Rasmussen whips her into the front court. Picked up by Lutz. Three-point attempt on the way. Missed. Rebound. Kruger left side. Left alone. Shot put up and no good. Rebound. Brotzel. Gabe comes out of there with the basketball. He will bring it across on the near side. Picked up by Rasmussen. And timeout called by the Amery Warriors. 59-43. They lead. We're back in one. Well, after the Amery timeout, inbound pass goes to Wilhelm. 5 minutes to go in the contest. As the trap is put on Wilhelm, he'll whip her down low to Jensen. Cannot go underneath with it. Now goes across the lane to Brotzel. Far corner picked up by Kruger. Out on top, they go to Wilhelm. In the circle, comes near side, threw it by Fredrickson. The Hurricanes cause a turnover, and the Hurricanes going back on offense. Inbound pass goes to Rasmussen. He'll bring it across, going to Kuzi, right side of the key. On top it is Rasmussen, left side to Hall, or check that. Now back to Rasmussen, to Kuzi. Across the lane, shot put up and good by number 24. Forgot his last name, Tom Lutz. Okay, Lutz hits from the outside, give him 2. It's now 59-45. Wilhelm in the front court comes to Maya Fredrickson. Wilhelm top of the key. Fredrickson left alone. Down low they go to the big guy. Out on top to Brotzel. On top to Wilhelm. To Fredrickson. Set shot from the near side. Missed. Rebound. Ginter had it, and he's chopped by Kruger. Good position by Ginter. He'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. And for Kruger, that's foul number 3.
Well, Jake was in a good rebound position there and got the ball and put it right back up, but got fouled in the process. So we're going to get 2 shots here, and we need to make them both here.
Number 44, Todd Reniger. It looks like a Reniger, but it's Reniger, a 6'2" junior, in for the first time. Ginter at the line, missing on the front end. So Jake with 14 points is 2 out of 6 tonight from the line. The second one is on the way. This one no good. Rebound foot 4 and pulled away by Rasmussen. Willie brought it across, gives off to Kuzi. To the post to Finch. Against the defense in the lane. Fadeaway shot no good. Rebound Rasmussen. The Hurricanes will try it again. Into the corner. Lutz will try a set shot. Good by Lutz for 3. Lutz has hit a couple of them now. The last one for 2, and it's 59-48. Amery's lead cut to 11. In the front court, they go to Maya Fredrickson. Lots of time for a set shot from the near corner, and it's good for 2. Fredrickson with 6. 61-48. Amery by 13. The Hurricanes down. Willie Rasmussen tries a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Finch underneath, tries a shot, no good. And a foul called down low. Well, Amery bench calling for a technical on Finch as he knocked the ball out of there after the call. Nothing called. It'll be Finch stepping in for 2, and the foul called on the big guy House. That's number 1 on him. Can you believe that, Ray Norstead?
Well, that's great. Fantastic, as a matter of fact, because it has been a little tough under the basket in there, but and the House normally gets more than 1 a game.
3:19 to go in the contest. Finch at the line. In and out. Spun away. Ian Finch was 2 out of 3 tonight from the line. 16 points on the evening. and a chance to try it for 17, and this one is good. So give him the point. It's now 61-49, Amery by 12. 3:15 to go. It's Wilhelm will bring it across for Amery. Runs into a trap, comes near side to Fredrickson, down low to the house. Across the lane, Brotzel left alone. Three-point attempt on the way. No good rebound. House tips it out of there, pulls it down. Turn around for the baseline on the way. Missed rebound. Brotzel right side shot off the glass is good. And Brotzel coming from behind once again has 12. It's now 63-49. Well, the Hurricanes whipping around the perimeter. Another steal by Brotzel into the front court and taken away by Lutz. Lutz chased it down as Brotzel could not hang on. Back into the front court, the Hurricanes have it. Almost taken away by Wilhelm, picked up by Lutz, and kicked out of bounds. It'll be Hurricane basketball from the near side. Boy, I'll tell you, it's been scrappy from start to finish.
Well, both teams really playing tough defense, put it that way, and really hustling, trying to get that ball and hogging it wherever it goes. A couple of fast turnovers there, and the Hurricanes are going to maintain possession here, but the Warriors with a fairly comfortable lead here at 14 points with about 2.5 minutes to go.
Mike Johansen, number 42, is in there now for the Amery Warriors. The Hurricanes whipping around. Out on top they go to Lutz. Left side, Kruger. Three-point attempt on the way. Short rebound tip. Pulled down by Lutz. In the lane he goes. Clears it out to Gay back in there. Free throw line jump shot. Missed rebound. Wilhelm in the lane. Marcus holds on with 2:17 to go. 63-49 Amery by that much. Wilhelm across left side of the circle. Comes near side. That is the House. Out on top to Wilhelm. Marcus with the basketball. Right side to go to Lindee. Back to Wilhelm. Wilhelm with the basketball. Comes to Koppinger. To Wilhelm. Out high. Now the defense coming way out. They come to Koppinger. Left side down low to the House near corner. And Finch all over him commits a foul. Well, I don't know what he's questioning and why he makes that play. Ian Finch has just committed number 5, and so he's out of the contest. And that comes with 1:49 to go. So he will lead the game with 17 points. The Hurricanes, I think, trying to get a timeout. If so, yes, that's the call. And so it's 63-49, Amery by 14 will go. As play will resume, our congratulations to Coach Mike Holmes and the Green Bay Packers as they head to Dallas on Sunday.
Mike Holmes, you mean Holmgren?
Mike Holmgren, I beg your pardon. Mike Holmes.
I didn't know Mike was coaching the Packers.
I know Dan Elmer is heading down to, I heard Dan Elmer was heading to Dallas to watch that game. And at the free throw line, the House missing on the front end after that foul. And the Hurricanes into the front court. Bounce pass goes to Cougar on top. Craig Gay, left side to Rasmussen. The Lutz corner, shot no good. Rebound underneath to the Hurricanes. Out on top. Rasmussen back to Lutz, far side. To Lutz. Near side to Gay. Craig with the basketball. Left side to Lutz. Out on top they go to Rasmussen. 1:24 to go. What are they waiting for? Kuzi to Rasmussen. To Lutz. Left side, Gay down to the baseline and taken away by the House. He tried to throw it off his feet, and the House picks up the basketball. Amery into the front court. Koppinger goes right side to Johansen. And Mike Johansen with a nice drive on the right side gets himself 2 points. 65-49. Amery with their biggest lead now of 16 points. The Hurricanes back into the front court. Lutz to Rasmussen. Left side to Gay. To Rasmussen, top of the key. To Gay, three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Koppinger off his hands. No, off the hands of Lutz and out of bounds to Amery. And now a host of the Warriors coming in. Well, let's get them for you quickly. Tony Gagnon is in. Tim Sondrell, I believe that's the first time, maybe the second time, Tim Sondrell has been in. And David Ellingsworth in there, number 52. I think that might be the bench. I mean, that might be all the way down the bench, rather. As all of them whipping it around, some good passing going on. Wilhelm left in there. On the right side, goes to Ellingsworth. Back to Wilhelm with 17 seconds to go. Finally a foul called on the right side over there. Number 24, that is Tom Lutz. That's number 2 on him. Well, let's see. That'll send Marcus to the line. And he is 1 out of 2 tonight, 6 points on the evening. And Amery still leading 65-49. A 1-and-1 situation for Wilhelm. The free throw on the way is good, so give him 7. Wilhelm to try it again. The shot is on the way, in and out, rebound, tipped around and out of bounds. It'll be Amery's basketball off the hands of Gay, I believe. Well, 14.3 seconds to go. Johansen will throw it in from the near side. Alley-oop picked up by Rasmussen. A steal, brings her down, tries a shot, good, and a foul on Ellingsworth. So Rasmussen got down there quickly. With that, give him 14 points. And the foul on David Ellingsworth, his first. 10.7 seconds to go. It's 66-51. Amery with the lead. Rasmussen at the line completes the three-point play. Give him 15. And now some substitutes for the Hayward Hurricanes. Or have we got a timeout? Yes, there's a timeout. So Amery with a comfortable lead, and they will move to 8-2 on the year. The Hurricanes will fall to 6-3. They will pick up just their third loss. And given the way this game has been played, Ray, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot different when we go to Bloomer. And, I think we should be able to pick a few things out of this game that'll help us immensely when we go against the Blackhawks Friday night.
Well, I know one thing. The Blackhawks will be tough, especially on their home floor over there, but I don't think they're going to see any more tenacious defense than we've seen here tonight from Hayward. They've done a really good job on defense of really just being in our face all over the floor. And if Hayward had a little more size, they'd have been, dangerous, I guess, put it that way. But our size just definitely the factor under the basket.
A good point, and of course, considerably different atmosphere when we go to Bloomer. We could use some Amery fans over there Friday night. So, I don't know, is that a hint or an order or what? That's kind of nice. Amery's got a good season going, and it'd be nice to keep the momentum rolling. The inbound pass to Wilhelm, and he's attacked immediately on the baseline. Rasmussen is called for the foul. That's number 2 on him. That'll bring her down to the other end of the court where Wilhelm will step in once again. Marcus with 7 points on the year. During the game. On the year. I'm thinking of the Green Bay Packers here. I got to get out of this contest.
How many points are you going to give me now in this Green Bay Packer game?
Well, just a minute now. Wilhelm at the line puts it through, give him 8. How many points am I going to give you, or which way are you going, first of all?
Well, I'll take Dallas.
I'll give you 3 touchdowns. The second one by Wilhelm is good, so he has 9 points. And it's 68-52, 6 seconds to go. Rasmussen down, gives off left side. Gay will try it, no good. Rebound, tipped out, loose, and the game is over. This contest is history, and the Amery Warriors win another one. The final score is 68-52. Amery over Hayward. Back to talk about it after this 2-minute timeout. Welcome back, everyone. Bill Haig along with Ray Norstead and Mike Jensen from Amery. Let's run down the individual scoring quickly for you. First of all, for the Hayward Hurricanes, Willie Rasmussen finished the game with 15. He had 2 points in the first half. Craig Gay finished the game with 2. Jamie Cousy did not score. Andy Kruger with 6. Brian Anderson with 7. Then coming off the bench, Tom Lutz with 5. John Bowman did not score. Todd Renninger did not score. And leading the way tonight, their leading scorer on the year, Ian Finch, who's fouled out with 1:49 to go in the contest. He left the game with 17. Looking at the Amery Warriors, Marcus Wilhelm with 1 point in the first half, finished the game with 9. Gabe Brotzel came through with 12. Matt Koppinger with 9. Jake Ginter with 14. Scott the House Jensen with 14. Coming off the bench, Maya Fredrickson with 6. Matt Lindee with 2. Mike Johansen with 2. And Tony Gagnon, Tim Sondriel, and David Ellingsworth also saw time. 13-11 Amery after 1. The Warriors led at 32-23 at the half, 52-40 after 3, and again the final 68-52. Well, again, we've seen quite a few combinations throughout the first half of the season. I still maintain this is a good tune-up for Friday night.
Well, I think you're right. There's no question about that. And I think our kids came out a little flat, started a little slow, and didn't realize that Hayward is going to be as good as they were. And we had to kind of have a little wake-up call, but the kids finally did come through. They responded, and we had to get our quickness back into the ball game too, and we come out with a nice win, a nice healthy win, by the way, not quite as close as somebody who told me it was going to be at the start of the game here. I don't want to rub that in, but no, it was a nice win for our kids, and they need to continue with this, I think, as Mike Jensen said. We need to get better every game. We need to start doing more things together, working together as a team, more passing, more rebounding, and just, you know, continually getting better. So we go through the season, we're going to end up with a lot more wins. So we're not going to be easy on Friday night down at Bloomer, and it's not easy from here on out. Basically, we have, I think what you might say, conference games from here on out to tournament time almost. I think we're almost done with the non-conference schedule. So it'll be interesting to see how well the Warriors do as we look down the rest of the year here.
I don't recommend that.
Well, you know, I hate to admit that Ray was right. You know that? He did say that the margin was going to be a goodly margin tonight.
I was expecting 55% from before tonight from Hayward. They managed 35%.
I think that's a key. Bill, the Amery shot 52%, and Hayward only shot 35%. Again, the rebounds we talked about at halftime. Amery had 28 total rebounds, only 19 for the Hayward Hurricanes. Another thing that stands out is Amery only had 15 fouls, and they had 20, so they ended up sending the Amery to the free throw line quite a bit more, and Amery shot 11 of 22 from the floor, or from the free throw line, where the Hurricanes only got there 13 times, and I guess that's you don't rebound with them, you don't shoot well, it's tough to win ball games. Amery went out and pushed the issue. Like Ray said before, it's nice to see the team improving. That first quarter was really poor, but as the game got on, the momentum got better and better and better, and they played a lot better as the day went on.
I think too, you talk about you know, the percentage shooting. You know, Hayward's not going to shoot as well against our kids because our kids play a little better defense on him. You let those kids stand out there and shoot, they'll shoot the eyes out of you. Rasmussen and Ian Finch out there, both of them are excellent shooters, good ball players, but it makes a difference if you got a hand in their face. So I think give credit to our kids in their defense that took a little of that away from them.
And definitely, that's what got us rolling too. The Hurricanes came out, I think, a little bit more aggressive than maybe Amery had anticipated, and then it was just a matter of Amery applying the pressure on defense.